Evening one and all. A rather earlier Sunday stream than normal. Good stuff. How are we all? I'm sweating like a 1970s DJ waiting on a knock at the door. It's absolutely stifling in here. And of course I've got to shut the window because I think my neighbour's having a barbecue, and you know, they're probably wondering what the hell is that guy talking about. He's talking to himself. So how are we all? I hope you're all good. I've got my tea, and I've also got, I mean, I know it's a school night, but I've got a bottle of cider which I'm going to drink as well. I think it's in date. Yeah, so how are we? Good stuff. Yeah, it's absolutely scorcheroony. I mean, it was quite cool earlier on. And then it's just kind of got warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer. So welcome everybody. We've got Panther, we've got Dale Boy, we've got Craig, we've got Colin, we've got Sandy, we've got Brian, we've got Mark, we've got Dale, yeah, I've already said Dale Boy. Good stuff. Listen, thanks very, very much for joining me tonight. Hopefully you can all stick with me until 9 o'clock. I'm just conscious that, evening Ian, I'm just conscious that 2 hours seems to kind of go by really quick. The fact that I probably spend about 40% of the time fanning about getting stuff to work probably doesn't really help. So I thought, you know what, why don't we start earlier? I'm not saying we're going to do it, we're going to start at 6 every single week, but we'll just see how it goes. So anyway, yeah, it's what we're going to do is play all the games. Well, we're going to try and play them all. There's a couple I'm not looking forward to. Zzap 64, particularly issue 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to narrow, well, I'm going to switch that off for starters, and I'm going to narrow myself. I always have to fuck about with this, right? Zoop, there we go. How's that? You sit out the road. And what we want to do is we want to bring up that ding. Right, hang on. I don't know, can we make that any bigger? Probably not. I don't think we can. Can you see that alright? I hope you can. So yeah, let's just crack on. I can see the comments, so we can talk as well as playing. Yeah, Brian, I decided, was it yesterday or the day before, I thought, you know what, why don't I just start at 6? Still got to finish at 9, I will have to finish kind of sharp at 9. Yeah, Airwolf and some. If you think Airwolf is the worst game, Dale, you ain't seen nothing else. You've not seen anything. Trust me, there's one game that I've just spotted that's going to appear in this list, and I'm not looking forward to it one little bit. If Mr. Lacosa is in, he probably knows what game it is. So yeah, here we go. Now, as I mentioned, was it in the waffle? I think it was. This very Zzap issue you're looking at belonged to one Andrew Robert, or Andy Roberts. I've known Andy for a long time. He gave me a big pile of Zzaps. Andy works for Thalamus, and yeah, he was one of the. I think he possibly did the graphics for, is it the Creatures games on the C64. But Andy's a good lad. So this is Andy's original Zzap 64. I don't know what the 23 means. Not in very good condition, but you know what? You can still read it. In fact, you know what? I'm talking absolute bollocks. I'm talking complete and utter bollocks. That Zzap that you're looking at is not Andy's. I've got Andy's in my cupboard. This Zzap 64 is the one somebody scanned them all. So this one we're looking at is not Andy's. I'm talking shite. Just for a change. Excuse me. I'm going to have a little drink and compose myself. Yeah, but I do have Andy's original Zzap in my cupboard. So there we go. Number 1, May 1985. And it's got an absolute staggering Ollie Frey picture on it. I mean, that is just awesome. Look at the detail in that. Just beautiful. It's hard to really get over just the excitement that you felt when you bought Zzap. I remember seeing that on the shelves, and it was awesome, because that was a fantastic magazine. So monthly review for Commodore 64. In fact, it doesn't even say Commodore, it just says Commodore there. It doesn't say mention 64. Exclusive review, Elite 64. Yeah, that's one of the games. I don't know how long we'll play that game for. 50 pages of reviews, blind. I don't think 3 hours is going to be enough. The new Miner 2049er, excellent. Pole position, excellent. Beyond's new Sizzler, Super Huey, Mama Llama. And Rockford. Apparently you can win 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 1541 disc drives. Mooncrester. Actually a good game. Official license from Nichibutsu. I'll tell you one thing though, all the artwork in these games are always really nice. The thing is, it had to be because they didn't put screenshots in games in the early days, and basically you used to buy a game based on the picture, which was just ludicrous when you think about it. The classic Mooncrester, manufactured under exclusive license. This might be a stupid question. Did it review any other Commodore 8-bits? It didn't, Craig. No, it only reviewed Commodore 64, because I don't think the VIC-20 was really a thing at this point. It did start to review Amiga games, and then I think, which I know, I listened to a podcast with Julian Rignall, and he wasn't really keen on them bringing in Amiga games, but there you go. Right, I think, should we read through the magazine? No, we don't, because I've got a separate feature where I do that. The big Tony Crowder interview. Does he really hate Jeff Minter? Can he really stay with his third company in 12 months? Is his favourite food really pot noodles? All you ever wanted to know about the Graphics King? Yes, right, okay, let's just move on. Frank, Street Hawk. Now, was Street Hawk never released? Or am I thinking of something else? I can't remember. I can't remember. And Daley Thompson with his fantastic hair. Never really played Daley Thompson's the set. What was it called again? Super Test. Yeah, that's right. Okay, right. Gribbly's Day Out. Let's just scroll right up and get into. So it was never released. It's interesting why they bring out a review. In fact, it wasn't a review. It's just an advert. What you won't find in Zzap, type in program listings. What's the point of spending hours typing in a crummy program which probably won't run? Absolutely. Totally agree. Right, anyway, let's just move on. Bob Wade, I don't think he actually... Good evening, Mr. Swinbuckle. I don't think Bob Wade was actually... I don't think he was in Zzap for very long. I have been trying like a demented man to get this guy onto my channel, Gary Penn. He keeps replying to me and he keeps saying he will take part in an interview, but then he never gets back to me to actually agree anything. So did any of you guys actually, get letters published in this? I don't think I ever actually wrote off to a magazine. Right, anyway, the world's greatest. Oh, now this is the one here, yeah. Some people say the keyboard is tacky. Some people can't stand the basics. Some people find the colour of the plastic makes them ill. Some people are just plain jealous. But what do people in the key people in the micro industry say is the 64 really the world's greatest games machine? Now, yeah, this one of these guys, Tim Cheney from US Gold, he still thinks it's the best machine. Ian Stewart from Gremlin, in terms of its hardware, the 64 is clearly superior to the Spectrum, but I think the Atari machines have the edge. Oh, controversial. Evening, Bob. Tony Crowther, always is a good machine, but I don't think it's as good as Atari. Now, you know what? As a 64 man, you didn't want to hear people saying that. The facts, what facts were there? Fact, the 64 is the world's best-selling computer. Fact, there are 64s in more than 500,000 British homes. Fact, more games are being written for the 64 than for any other micro. I would strongly disagree with that. I would imagine the Spectrum held that. I had the disk drive in, yeah, 1541. So yeah, that's how many... This guy thinks that Atari's better. No, he thinks it isn't. This guy thinks Atari's got the edge. This guy thinks Atari's got the edge. Andy Walker of Task Set, there's still no doubt in my mind that the 64 hardware is still the best home computer. Blagger goes to Hollywood. Right, okay, it must have been, I think it was Rich Bugger. I was working, I had to buy every single thing. I never got a computer given to me, I had to earn it. I had a full-time job. Yeah, it was Archie McLean that famously said that the Atari was actually the best home computer. Right, here we go. The Elite Gold Medal Elite. This is going to be fun, right? We'll give it a go. Let's see how they rate it. Presentation, 94%. Aye, thanks Ian, yeah. Originality, 87. Graphics, 91. Hookability, sound 52, value for money £95. Now I've actually got my original Elite box, which I'm going to go and show you. I think I have showed you on numerous occasions. Where is it? Where the bloody hell is it? Yeah, there we go. Can you see that? Ta-da! Complete with all the bits and pieces. Right, that's not actually my original one. The original one was a disc. Right, okay, let's load up Elite then and see how we go on. What we'll do is, I don't want to play it for too long, so we'll try and play it for 10 minutes, something like that. It has been a while, so... Two rich programmers, here are the mega brains behind the mega game. Ian Bell left and David Brabin. Right, okay, let's go. I've got to say, Elite is a good game. I mean, it was groundbreaking. I think the best version on the 8-bit is definitely going to be the C64. No, not the C64, the BBC. I think it's definitely quicker. Apparently the best version, I think it's on the Archimedes, actually. Right, Elite. There we go, right. Elite 128. I don't know what the difference between Elite 128 and Elite was. Right, let's give it a go. Good evening, Mr. C. How are we? Right, can you see that okay? Yeah, you can. Right, I'm not going to bother hiding the Zzap, but I'll just leave it. Right, let's do a little Alt W. Oh, that was quick. Ah, bollocks. So that's the German version. Wait a minute, I don't want that. Original disc, we'll try that. How come they're all... That's strange, they're all German. Most odd, right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to run the tape version, because it shouldn't make any difference. That's bizarre. Wait a minute, let me... There's a different version of Elite here. Is this, what's this going to be? Right, original disc. Right, try this one. PAL or NTSC? Just go for PAL, I think. Ah, I remember that actually. Evening, Dave. I'm sure I remember that as a loading thing. Maybe not, it might be my memory. Don't know. Right, there we go. Right, let's try it. Load new commander. Nope. Press space. Right, okay. So what we want to do now, where's Mr. Lacosa when you want him? Is it 1, I think? Food. Quantity of food. We'll buy, I don't know, we'll buy 10 tons. Now, I'm doing this all from memory. Now, is it F... No, I'm trying to remember. Is it F5? No, we want to just do return, 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 return. Right, so that's the short term, not short term, the short distance. Let's go to diesel. And then is it F1 to launch, is it? Oh, we need to come out of that. There we go. Right, we're moving. Right, fantastic. So what we want to do is increase the speed and then press H, I think, for hyperspace. Yeah, I'm doing all this from memory. Yeah, that game that you're talking about, Ray, will be getting played, unfortunately, in about, I don't know, an hour's time. Right, now what you want to do is you want to get the spaceship aligned, and then you want to do maximum speed, and then you want to do J for jump. Right, there's a ship. Somebody tell me what that is? Oh, balls, I just crashed into it, I think. Right, what I want to do is... No, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Right, so we want to line that up, and then we want to do J. Right, and then what you basically do, I think, is you just keep flying towards it, and then once you get to a certain distance, you'll get a large S appearing on the radar, and then that basically means that the spaceship's in view, and you've got to try and dock. I think, you know what, I've only played it for like 2 minutes, I still think it looks nice. It's quite kind of high resolution. Yeah, it's probably not the quickest or smoothest game, but it would be nice. You could increase the speed. We'll maybe do that in a wee while, just for a laugh. I don't think you can't do any more yet, because you can only jump to a certain distance. And the bizarre thing is, the flickering, I think, kind of adds to it. It's a bizarre thing. It kind of makes it look super, it makes it look higher res. It should be there in a second, I think, hopefully. There was a lot of waiting about in this game. Ah, right, okay, yeah. I think the BBC, I'm sure the BBC didn't display objects. Hi, Alex. I don't think it displayed objects behind, so you couldn't see through things. But as you say, I think in the I think on the C64 they probably did it just to try and keep the speed up. Right, come on, this is taking forever. I think asteroids. Oh, was that a ship? No, that was an asteroid, I think. Now, am I right in thinking, was it F3? Yeah, that's the rear view. F5 left, F7 right, and then F1. Right, there we go. So we've now got the spaceship in view. So we want to try and attempt to try and dock. This is going to be fun. I think what we'll do is we'll just try and dock once. Is that it there, I think? So what you kind of want to do, if I remember, is you want to sort of try and... You want to get the spaceship... Where the hell is it? There, it's there. You want to kind of get the space... You want to fly directly between the spaceship and the planet. I think what we'll do is we'll just fly towards it for a wee bit. Now, I don't know how to slow up. How do we slow up? This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. I don't know how to slow up. Oh, bollocks, you don't want to go firing. Oh, hang on. I did manage to... Right, okay, there's the slow, right. So it's that button. So what we want to do is fly towards it. Evening, Steve. You've not missed anything at all, mate. Let's see if I've still got the skills. It was about 35 years, probably more than that, since I last docked in Elite. So this is going to be fun. If it's anything like my attempt at Elite Dangerous, then it's going to be a complete car crash. Right, yeah, place your bets. Go for it then. I'll not be offended. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to slow up my speed, and then what I want to do is get the planet. Let's see, I'm not too bad. Hang on a minute, is it? So what I want to do is I want to move like so, and then I want to kind of, well, I'm going to fly towards it a wee bit, I think. Yeah, you can see there it's rotating, so basically the entrance is... Okay, so what I want to do is fly down towards the planet for a wee bit, and then I want to kill the speed. And then we want to see where it is. Right, so well, that's it there, isn't it? See, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, I want to go down here, and then I want to zoom along a wee bit. And stop. Obviously, when you get a... that's not too bad. Obviously, when you get a space station, sorry, a docking computer, it makes it a lot easier, but I think it takes the fun out of it slightly. Right, let's just kind of get a wee bit closer. Now, what you don't want to do is fire. I'm not perfectly aligned, but you know what? It's not too bad. Oh, bollocks. I should have slowed up. Oh, arse. If I'd slowed up there, then I'd have been alright. So I'm just laughing because this stream is about 10 seconds. I can see what happens 10 seconds. I'm tempted to have another go, but you know what? Let's move on. Anyway, right, let's go back. Hey, you got a Vectrex. Good stuff. Right, let's go back to the review. I still think it is a groundbreaking game. 94 for presentation, don't know about that. Originality, certainly it's an original game, definitely. Graphics, I think they're pretty good. It's a Commodore 64 here. Hookability, definitely. Sound, yeah, there's not a lot of sound in the game. Lastability, 98%. There's a lot of game in there. 95%, maybe not quite 95, but I would say it's a high 80s. I still think it's a cracking game on the C64. So anyway, right, that's that one. Let's move on. Excuse me. Right, next. Okay, Pathfinder. This is an interesting game. Pathfinder. Is it Activision? I think it is. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice looking game, this. I could never quite figure out if I like this game or not. Star Wars, I think you definitely need, it's one of these multi-flash cartridge things. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have that, but it does look nice. Infinite supplies, nope. You notice all Activision games all had the same kind of title screen. Right, how do we start? I think it was always F. There we go. Right, in fact, wait a minute, let's look at the review first. I think, if I remember rightly, it gave it quite a good review. Right, there we go. This seems just like another shoot 'em up at first, but as the different obstacles, game size and other complexities reveal themselves, it turns into a tough game of skill and tactics. The control method adds a new dimension to the gameplay, although it takes a while to get the hang of it. Well, that bodes well for me. You'll find yourself coming back to this one time and time again, trying to avoid being a raw recruit or a clodhopper. Right, I mean, it did look nice. What's Julian saying? There's plenty in this game to keep the hardened player going for hours and provide enough frustration to keep you coming back for more. Don't be put off by the game's appearance. There's plenty in store and it takes quite a while to appreciate its more subtle touches. Presentation 83, originality 66, sound 48. Value for money 85%. Right, here we go. The first Zzap playing tips. Keep your radiation down is vital, either with a deradiator or by shooting the small crystals which oscillate above the landscape. Use the crystals as the main way of keeping radiation levels down, as supply of deradiators are very limited and are only to be used in emergencies. Heavy metal is best used when your radiation... Right, whatever. I never read instructions, so let's give this a go. Right, come on, why is that not moving? Alright, there we go. Right, so radiation at the moment is showing as low, so does it matter where I go? I'll just point it straight up. Heavy metal? I don't really know what I have to do here. Yeah, let's just try them all. So do we want to collect these things, I think? Whoa, 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 whoa! Bloody hell! Pull back, son. I do like the little sprite, but I'm not quite sure what I pick up here. that up? It looks like I do. Ow, arse. It looks like a simple game, but I don't think it is. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm picking up here. I've got 30 points, I'm assuming I got that by shooting everything. Good evening, Custard. Right, where now? I take it you just want to kind of try and... Right, I've obviously used all my things, whatever they are. I'm getting points for killing him at least. I'm going to try and pick these up. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. No. What's interesting is it says there 1984 and yet this was only reviewed in July 1985. Shoot the small crystals. Ah, right, okay. Is there anything I need to pick up then, Dale? Where's crystals when you need them? Bloody hell. We'll go down here, I think. Right, balls. There appears to be a complete lack of these little crystals. It's definitely one of these games that on the surface it looks like quite a simple game, but I think there is quite a lot. Sorry, what's that? A few of us would like to know, what do you get to the heavy metal? So I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Is it something in the comments? Right, so I want to shoot them. Right, also can I go back for that? Yes, it was Mr. Cullen. Thanks for reminding me. Get. Ow, arse. Let's just say I don't think anybody watches this channel to see any good playing skills on show. If you want good playing skills, go to Mr. Charlie Farr's channel. Now, if anybody doesn't know, Dave, what did you put in Galaga? Something like 4 million on Galaga a couple of weeks ago. Just insane. Yeah, I'm really not quite sure. I think we'll just get to the end of this bit. Oh, damn. There we go, game over. Yeah, I think it'd be nice if you actually knew what you're doing. You've got to obviously learn it. Okay, right, that was Pathfinder. Right, back to the magazine, where are we? 85%? It's hard to tell. It's hard to be... How can you possibly rate a game in, you know, the year 2000 when it came out 30 odd years ago, 35 years ago? But I think, yeah, it always got good reviews, but you just need to obviously learn it. Right, Rock and Bolt, if I remember rightly, was this not meant to be Pish? Or am I thinking of something else? Right, okay, Nature. Rock and Bolt introduces some new elements to an arcade-style game. It combines arcade quick thinking and control with a strategic and logical approach. Mr. Rignall says, Activision's other arcade puzzle, Zenzi, had me hooked for ages. I initially thought Rock and Bolt would do the same, but unfortunately its appeal died exponentially with play. For once, a few nasties to upset your play would be appreciated, but as it stands, Rock and Bolt didn't rivet me to its chair for hours on end. Never ever played it. 61%. Right, okay, let's load it up. Rock and Bolt. There we go, Rock and Bolt. For the pure, we should really load it. We should load the tapes. Do you want to see the tapes loading? Just for the proper nostalgia factor. Evening, Joe. Thanks for joining us, mate. Let me know if you want us to load tapes, because it's always good fun getting the music and that kind of stuff. Maybe, you know what, I'm going to load the tape, but what we'll do is we can always speed it up a wee bit. Yeah, just for that full experience. So here we go, original tape. What we'll do is we'll just... Is it going to have any music? Right, it doesn't look like it is. Right, so it's going to be an instant loader, this one. Is that still working? Right, it looks like it's crashed, so I'll just need to load the disc version of this again. Nope. Right, the coding was by John M. Jogalis, and music was by David Thiel. Right, okay, let's go. Choose level 1 players. Right, so what am I trying to do? Trying to kind of bolt it all together. Is that what I'm trying to do? Is that it? Never played it, ever. Ah, wait a minute, am I trying to make, I think I'm trying to make that pattern. Right, I think that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, arse. Oops. Right, so I want to go up there and then do it. Oh, wait a minute, how do I get down? How do I get down there? I can't. Ah, you know what? No, I'm trying to figure out how this works. Evening, Ian. You're actually late. I decided to come on a wee bit earlier this week. But I'm trying to figure out. Ah, there we go. Right. That's it. Now we're in business. Come on. That's not a bad little game actually. That's quite good fun. Right, one more level I think and then we'll move on. Right, now why has this not got... This doesn't have a wee map, so I don't know what we're doing here. We'll just do anything I think. I am absolutely scalding hot. Quite simplistic, but I do like the idea of the game. Excellent, I quite like that. First time I've played it. So that is Rockin' Bolt. Don't be seduced by the slick graphics and superb music. There is no challenge in this game and boredom became an increasing factor during my first play. The time ticking down, blah 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 blah. It's alright, I mean it's fairly easy, I would imagine. 61%? Possibly agree with that, I think. Right, Master of the Lamps. Yeah, that's a nice game, an interesting game. A game that a lot of people have probably never actually played before. Cauldron, the game I love to hate. It's a game, if they just actually played it and realised that it was completely broken, far too difficult. One of probably the nicest looking games as well. What's this here? Mystery of the Altered Cassette Player. Here's an intriguing story, especially for anyone who's had trouble recently getting tapes to load reliably. You're not alone. Several software houses have admitted to me that they had serious difficulties earlier this year trying to get their fast loaders to work properly, and they pin the blame firmly on Commodore 64. The story they give goes like this. Shortly before Christmas, something happened to the C2N cassette player sold by Commodore. New models would no longer load certain fast loading tapes reliably. Oh, I think I do remember that. Something about that. Yeah. Softed. There we go, yeah. Of course it was 1985. Was it June I think it was? Or was it July when Live Aid was on? Right, everyone's a Wally. There's Margaret Thatcher. Tramil Attack. I was intrigued by the scenario in the Commodore game Jack Attack. Reviewed in this issue, it features a guy called Jack going around getting pleasure out of squashing people's heads. That wouldn't by any chance be a reference to big tough Jack Tramiel, the former Commodore boss who deserted him for Atari, would you? Yes. Anyway, let's just kind of... There's Mr. Walker who did, yep, CAD-CAM Warrior, and I think he also worked on one of my favourite games, Pipeline. Oh, blimey, James Scowler dies. Those who enjoy playing Elite 64, this month's gold medal, will be sad to hear of the death of the man responsible for bringing it to the 64. James Scowler, publisher of Firebird, died in March of a heart attack. Dearie me, that was a long time ago. World Series Baseball, not a bad game actually that. Right, let's... there's everyone's a Wally, let's just kind of crack on. Brian Bloodaxe, that's an utterly bonkers game. Oh god, right, okay. First, the next one is Seaside Special by Taskset. Now I love Pipeline 1 and 2, but if I remember rightly, these are pretty awful. Let's see. So what does it get? Presentation 72, 78, 75, 70, 61. Fun for a while, especially if you vote Labour. Right, okay. Right, let's move on. So, what was that? What was it called again? Seaside Special. Now, I don't know if it's if I'm going to get through all the games tonight. We've got 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's almost an hour up already, blimey. Oh, curtains a wee bit. Whoa! How sunny is it? Just like listening to the tune actually. Nice skinny bass, hasn't it? Anyway, bit of batter on. Right, start. How do we start? Is it backspace? Return. Right, how do we start it? Is it going to start itself, or I think it's unpacking? That doesn't look good. Either that or the graphics really are shit. Right, I'm thinking that's crashed. What do you think? Right, okay. Well, we'll need to try, see if I've got a tape version. Extras, original tape. Try that. There's a loading screen and a half for you. Right, I've never played this. Well, I tell a lie, I played it I think once, and that was when I was doing a, I think it was a blimey or whatever it was called. What do you call it? They did what? Right, fire button. Right, so what am I doing? Right, I'm controlling this guy. What am I trying to do? Has anybody got any idea? Did that guy just fire a gun or something? I have got absolutely no idea. Right, pick up the seaweed, avoid the nasties and hurl the seaweed at the politicians. Right, thank you. What the hell? Clearly the sea effect, that's quite nice. Come on. How the hell did you pick it up? Come on. Right, I've no idea what happened there. Come on. Oh, wait a minute, I just picked up. Was that a log or something? Quite a nice effect for the sea, I've got to say. Right. Can I kill that thing? Maybe not. It looks like I've stunned it. Oh, bollocks. I don't really see what it's... Oh, bugger off. Yeah, I think Mr. Lacosa would be right actually. I think you probably have seen the whole game. Right, come on. Hey, I got a point. 2,000 points apparently. Does anybody know what the green seaweed's supposed to? What's that all about? graphically wise, it's not too bad. It's just utterly bonkers. Right, anyway, strange game. That was Task Set. Sorry, not Task Set. That was Seaside Special. Let's see what the Zzap bloke scores highly on instant appeal. It comes with a good set of instructions and tips on the inlay, and these are reiterated within the game itself. Rodney runs across the sand, revealing the text beneath in a form of slow writer. Unfortunately, the game is just a fairly monotonous task of running back and forth between beach and street. It does lose appeal later on, or sorry, after a short time, especially once completed, as it is a lot. I have no idea. You know what? I'm not really going to say whether it's good or bad because I didn't really understand what we're supposed to be doing. Anyway, yay! BC's Quest for Tires. I love this game. Fantastic game. Right, this was released by, I think it was Sierra Online, and then it was well, the license must have been bought by Software Projects. Gary Penn looks pissed off. This is instantly appealing game, but one that lacks any great lasting interest. Once completed, there isn't much to come back to, only your speed changes. It's certainly enjoyable while it lasts, but it's just too easy. I was able to complete it after only a few goes. Right, okay, right, so what's Jazz Rignall saying? It's got immediate appeal, cute graphics, and an amusing scenario, and there are several tricky hazards to be negotiated. Value for money 57%, graphics 71. Yeah, I think it is meant to be quite easy, so fair enough. Let's batter in and see if it's any good or not. BC's Quest for Tires. Yeah, I think the last time I'm going to put pressure on myself. I think the last time I actually played this in a live stream, I think I completed it, which was actually the first time I've ever completed it. Which doesn't say very much. Oh, I just wish somebody... Alright, okay, F1 to start game. Run, stop to skip. Nice little picture. Can you guys see that okay? I think you can, yeah you can. Yeah, nice colourful little picture. Right, high score trainer, nope, high score, reset all scores, yep, right. Presentation's not the greatest, it just uses the standard C64 fonts, spacebar is it? F1. Right, there we go. I do like this game though, it does, I mean it's not the longest game in the world, but it is nice. Try and ramp the speed up a wee bit. Oh, arse. Right, so you can't actually jump when he's got his club down, so... Grog's Revenge is pretty good, yeah. Always liked the kind of the going uphill effect. I think this is the bit where you get the wee bird, you get to kind of jump and he'll carry you across. It goes, does a little tune. I think. Come on. Yeah, I always like the graphics. He's actually instantly likeable. A lot of characters in computer games you just don't like, but I think he's actually quite likeable. Oh, bollocks. Right, what you need to do here is get good speed. Whilst trying not to die. Hey! Ha ha ha! Ow, arse. Ah, come on, that was a bit unfair. Bloody hell. Balls. Ah, well, that wasn't too bad. Great wee game. Yeah, it's not the longest game in the world. I mean, I think I'm only one level from the end there. Nice wee game. Is it worth whatever it was? I don't know. 7-8 quid? Probably not, because it is a bit short. So I'd probably agree with the Zzap guys in that one. Right, next one. What was this? Web Dimension. Now, I don't think I've ever actually played this game. Or maybe I have played it once. I might have played it once in a live stream. Like, what are they saying? Web Dimension. As games go, it has to be said, this won't interest you for long. However, as a thing to doodle with while you try and relax or take your mind off somewhere else, it does have its merits. The music is impressive, although the graphics weren't the stunning revelations I was expecting. On the whole, the programme is more of a failed game than an attempt at entertainment. Interesting. 27%. Controversial. So what is it saying here? Presented as an entertainment rather than a game. Just trying to see what the game's actually about. This somewhat strange programme is a mix of puzzle, music and light, which is intended more as an executive time waster than as a game in its own right. The web in question is in three-dimensional perspective, stretching away to the back of the screen. On it appears a musical note which you control and enlarge to a cluster when the fire button is held down. Also on the web appears creatures which move along following different but regular patterns. Bloody hell, right, this sounds interesting. I thought it was going to be some kind of shooter, but it sounds nothing like that. Right, what was that? Web Dimension. Web. There we go, Web Dimension. Looks nice. Let's see if it's worthy of its 27%. Right, that's Rockford. Evening, Robert. Yeah, started at 6 o'clock tonight, so I did change. I think I did update the. I updated it in Discord and also updated the time on. What do you call it, on my Facebook page. Right, is this actually the title screen? Right, there doesn't appear to be any music. Right, is it a different joystick? How do we start? Let's try the F keys. Activision was usually F keys. Ah, right, there we go. What the hell? Holding down the fire button. Ooh, nice sound. I haven't got a bloody clue what I'm trying to do here. I like that sound though. It does look kind of like Tempest, but I don't actually know what I'm trying to do here. Have I got to kind of uncolour? No, that's weird. Basically when you, I thought it was maybe like Amadar, it's not. If you hold down the fire button, you've got to hold down the fire button. No, you don't have to hold down the fire button. If you move the joystick, that's what it does. You can move up, down, left and right. And then pressing the fire button does that weird kind of thing. But if you touch any of the coloured segments, you die. So I don't really know what I'm trying to do here. I don't know. Absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. If anybody can check the instructions. I do like that kind of filter stuff. No, absolutely beats the shit out of me what I'm trying to do here. Maybe when you're muscled up, you hit the heads, but not the lines. We'll give it a go. Oh, balls, I didn't mean to do that. Right, so try... Oh! Wait a minute. Ah, kinda, that's weird. I notice when you get close to it. Right, doing that doesn't work. Now. No. Oh, arse. When you get close to it and press the fire button, it kind of changes into that. What happened there? What's that? Get to where one of the things is going, hold fire. Ah, right, so have I got to try and stop them all, possibly? I didn't even touch each nasty with your... Oh, so do you maybe stun it and then you move over it? Is that how it works? The movement is a bit kind of flaky. Whoa. Right, so let's try... Come on. Wow, it's a bit like kind of Qbert, the controls. So do we kind of stun it and then we move over it with the musical note? Nope. Have I got any? There's not even a score. That's interesting. Right, I would quite like to play this a bit longer, but I don't want to because... Right, come on. No, I am utterly baffled as to what you're supposed to do with this. If anybody can find out, please let me know. Answers on a postcard. Right, listen, we need to move on. I quite like the idea of the game, but it's a bit weird. It's definitely something that Jeff Minter should have written but didn't. Right, back to Zzap. Where are we? That was Web Dimension. All boring screens with 6 different things turning. All you have to do is run into the things without going into their trails. This is then followed by the same screen, only this time you run into things without crossing your trail. There is no score or aim to the game and lives are unlimited. A stupendous soundtrack does not compensate for a hugely boring game. An advanced stage of rigor mortis set in, blah 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 blah. Right, okay. Right. Just want to have a quick look. We've got 41 people in tonight. Thanks very much to everyone that's joined in. Right, okay, that was Web Dimension. Right, next, Shades. By Durrell Software, a flawed 3D arcade adventure. You'll notice how much black and white this magazine was. I always remember it to be in colour, and yet, you know, when you actually look at it now, most of it is black and white apart from the adverts. Right, the idea behind it is a commendable one, though not totally original. Unfortunately, between realisation and coding somewhere was lost, the game is let down by its graphics, sound and playability, which basically means there is nothing there worthy of your attention. What does it get? 37%. Shades. Right, let's... Fully animated graphic adventure are very popular with most people at the moment. Right, anyway, let's just... the best way to find out what kind of game it is play the damn thing. Right, there we go. Shades, Durrell Software, programmed by Nigel Dudney, and graphics were also by Mr. Dudney. Never played it, Colin. Don't know what it's like, mate. How many players? You can have more than one player. Interesting. One. Please enter skill level. It's going to be 1, isn't it? Map of Urulan. Right, okay. Right, I've got wielding a large sword, I think. Right, it's not the quickest game in the world. Can we go down here, possibly? No, we can't. Yeah, I'll hold the joystick to the right while I drink some coffee. Blimey, is that a zombie or something? Right, come on. Have at you. How do we... Whoa! How the hell do we kill him? Fire button. Whoa. Ah, some nice sound effects there. It kind of reminds me of a poor man's fairy tale adventure. Right, fire button doesn't appear to do anything. I don't know how you actually wield your sword. I've got the sword, but I can't seem to use it. The Last Ninja, this is not. Yeah, quite sterner, yeah. Wait a minute, why do I keep going back to the same screen? Why have I just died? What the hell? How did I just appear from the side of the screen and instantly appeared? What? I don't know what's happened there. See, I've got a sword, but I can't seem to use it. Spacebar, nope. It looks like I've somehow stunned a zombie, whatever I've done. What the hell is that? A slug or something, I don't know what that is. Right, I'm moving up. I'm moving up, and then when I let go of the joystick, I'm kind of moving down. Oh, is it some kind of man-eating plant, possibly? Yeah, that's shades. A shade fish, possibly. Right, okay. Again, you can't possibly judge a game playing it for 2.5 minutes like I've just done, but I would probably say, yeah, if the Zzap lad said 37%, I'm not going to disagree. Brian Jack's Superstar Challenge. Ah, now we're talking. Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Yep, Colin is saying there 50 Shades of Shite. Right, this is a cracker. 50 Shades of Shite. Bounty Bob. Right, hang on. I'm just going to... there we go. Just letting people see Colin's comments. Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Yeah, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago we're planning to do another live stream. It's not going to be 12 hours, maybe like a 6-hour live stream. Probably it'll be Sunday, I would imagine 2 till 7, something like that. We'll post it in Discord and I'll let you know when we're going to do it. But basically, we're not going to have any special guests, we're not going to be raising money for charity, it's just going to be a wee bit of fun. So if you want to take part in it, just let me know. The music in some of these demos is just fantastic. Right, let's get into the game. Control W, yeah, we know how to play this one. Nope, 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 nope. And this has got probably the best high score table ever. If a game was ever based on playability rather than graphics, this is a prime example. It's just an utterly superb game. Basically, when you pick up any object, you've got about, I don't know, 5 seconds or something to kill the baddies. They go from these little sad looking rocks, whatever they are, I don't know what the hell they are, and then when you pick up something, they turn into little happy cornflakes or Rice Krispies, and then you can kill them. Looks like China Miner, but believe you me, this is no China Miner, this is a... Ow! Arse! It's an absolutely fantastic game. What? If you look up the word playability in the dictionary, it's got a picture of this game. It's just ridiculously playable. Ah, that was silly. Wait till you see this high score table. And if you think that's cool, wait to actually see what happens once you once you actually finish your name. Then there we go, and then go down to end. This is so cool. I mean, the graphics are very basic, but even, you know, I just think it's a brilliant game. Right, we're having another go at this because it's such a good game. Oops. Yeah, this, the original, well, so the Miner 2049er, which was originally this, spawned Mamemeister, and this was the sequel to Miner 2049er. Right, Bill Hogue, if Bill Hogue is watching this channel, please get in touch, Bill. It'd be awesome to talk to guys like him. You can mess up really quick. Well, at least you don't have to kill the baddies again. Right, what I'm going to do here is walk along the bottom. And I'm going to jump up and headbutt him like so. Oh, damn it. It's the only video game to feature jobbies as well. You've got to pick up these jobbies along the bottom. Oh, that was close. Right, up here and try and not die. Now what you can do with the jumping, you can basically move when you're in mid-air, so you've got to try and get the jump just perfect. Oh, arse. Absolutely superb game. If you're ever going to only play one more game ever, make it that. It's just brilliant. Let's just put some letters in for a laugh and watch the wee birdies. Make a word. Right, down to end. And there we go. And look at the way they move my score down. That is just so cool. Right, okay, where were we? Just have a quick look, see how many we've got in tonight. It's 42 people. Listen guys, I know there's a lot of people that don't like talking on these streams, but it'd be really nice just for my satisfaction to kind of know who actually watches it. So if you don't normally say hello, please say hello, just so everybody else knows you're actually in the stream, because trust me, they're a nice bunch. They're really, really friendly. I think you would struggle to get a friendlier live stream. Yeah, what was Gary Penn saying? Bounty Bob strikes back with a vengeance in this fantastic follow-up. Appearances can be deceptive, and that certainly holds true in this game. Yeah, brilliant. 89%. Presentation, 93%. Agree with that. Originality, 42%. Yeah, possibly. Graphics, yeah, 60%. It's probably about hookability. Yep. Sound, lastability, yeah, I would agree 100% with their scores. I think it's brilliant. Right, Spy Hunter. Evening Ian, how you doing mate? Have you been here since the very beginning? Actually, just when I see you there Ian, I sold 2 VIC-20s tonight. One of them doesn't work, one of them does work, so I sold them both for 55 quid tonight. They've been sitting in my cupboard gathering dust. They're in really poor condition, so I managed to sell them tonight on Gumtree, so quite happy. Basically what I can do for any VIC-20 goodness, I can either use an emulator or I've got my the 64, which does the... Good evening Tom, nice to see you mate. What was I going to say? Yeah, for any VIC-20 goodness, I just use the C64 because that's got a VIC-20 mode. Right, Spy Hunter. Let's see what they're saying about that. I think they gave it quite a good review. Fans of the arcade game won't be disappointed with this version. The graphics and sound are on a par of the original, including the great atmospheric tune. But the most outstanding thing about this conversion is that the feel of the game has been reproduced perfectly. Something usually lost in translation from arcade to computer. The superb arcade blast 'em up, crash 'em up action, shoot 'em up explodes onto your screens with its ace, no holds barred conversion. This clone has every feature of its arcade counterpart and also plays just as well. Yeah, I did buy this back in the day, so what's it saying? 61%, 67%, value for money 87%. Right, let's see. Evening Dave. I'm well, thank you very much mate. Right, what we're playing here, we are playing Spy Hunter. Now just to keep Amstrad and Spectrum fans happy, I will do one of these maybe in 2 weeks time or next week, whatever. I might do a Crash one, and I'll also do a, I'll also do an Amtix one as well for any... well, for Brian, basically, I think Brian, have we got any other Amstrad fans in tonight? I know Nova Bug's a big fan of the Amstrad. But it's always nice. Right, is it almost time to put the light on? I think it might be. I'm just going to turn that webcam down a wee bit. There we go. That's it. Good evening, Dave. Right, what we're looking for? We're looking for Spy Hunter. Yeah, the tune is awesome. Is it? What's it called again? Oh, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the tune. You'll know it. The Peter Gunn, that's the one. Peter Gunn, yeah. Right, I think it's time for lights. Just back in 2 seconds. I've actually dug out my guitar. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. Can you see my guitar? My guitar? No, you can't. That way. There we go. There's my guitar and amp. I'm going to try and... I bought that off a mate who plays in a band. I bought that a couple of years ago, and I went to Guitar Club, and I went for maybe, I don't know, 3-4 months, and then my ex started a new job, and I wasn't able to keep it up. But yeah, I want to get back into it again. So hence the reason I've now brought it through into the games room. Right, get that leveled again. Right, okay, unlimited time. Now we don't want that. We don't want unlimited cars. And fire button. Yeah, that'll not happen for a long time. It's going to be joystick, and we'll go for the expert. I think, because I don't think you get any other cars or something on the novice. I can't remember. Yeah, it sounds great in this. Hang on, that's not working. Oops, I've just shot the wee car that I shoot. You can, oh, plug it off. I like the fact that you can. I like the fact that you can still shoot. I don't know why the music kind of stops. Right. Oh, that was close up. Sorry, mate. Take that. I don't think you're meant to shoot these little cars. Oh, let's get some extra. Is that smoke? I think it is. Oh, bugger off. Okay, cheat here, Alan. Right, how do we do this? I love it when the music starts getting real kind of crazy. Shoot the cyclist. Ah, bollocks. Let's just shoot everything, I think. Do you lose points when you shoot everything? I'm not quite sure. Bugger off. Right, quick. Did the arcade version have a steering wheel, Dave? Something niggles me that it did. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, I don't know why the music stops. Bloody hell, this is a lot harder than I remember it to be. There again, I am playing at an expert, so that's probably explains it. Nice graphics though, scrolling's excellent. Bugger off. Alright, you just basically don't get any points. That inertia is a bit of a killer. Yeehaw. There was a game in that ST, I can't remember what it was called. It was very, very similar to this, and it did have the Peter Gunn music. I'm sure it used the mouse to control some kind of bizarre control system. Ah, balls. Game over. Yeah, great stuff. I didn't do a particularly good job of showing that off at all, but yeah, what did they say? 87%. Last ability 87. Graphics 66. I think that was pretty good. I mean, you know, considering Major Motion, that was the one that I was thinking about. I mean, the graphics are pretty authentic for an arcade, so I would give that a bit higher. Considering it is based on an arcade game, I think it deserves higher for graphics. Sound 73, whatever. Value for money 87. No, I mean it's definitely a nice version. Right, I'm going to open my cider and then we'll crack on. I wouldn't normally have a cider on a Sunday night, but you know what? Cheers. Ah, lovely. Right. Aqua Racer by Bubble Bus. Sorry, this is a waterborne version of pole position. Don't think I've ever played this. With all the duff versions of pole position around, it's nice to see this one with a new slant to it and lots of difficulty. There are one or two things that could be improved though. The course wants to be more clearly defined and some of the graphics and sound effects that crashes could be enhanced. The movement of the boat also needs to be made a little less sensitive. Just like that last game. 66%. I was never... What were your thoughts on score-wise? I always thought that unless a game got like 70 or more, then you wouldn't really want to buy it. I mean, 66% was almost kind of average. I thought, well, not average, kind of mediocre. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever really buy a game unless it was a particular game that I really wanted. 66 was a bit... Bleh. Just leave it. Right, anyway, let's crack on. Aqua Racer by Bubel Bus. Aqua, there we go. Aqua by Mastertronic. It's not that. Aqua Racer by Bubble Bus. Right. Yep, quite right, Craig. Camel present. Camille presents even. That is no Rob Hubbard, put it that way. Oh, right, is this the... I think this is the German... Yeah, this is the German version. In fact, let me see if there's an English version because there is two different... Right, here we go. Can anybody remember what what game got the lowest score in Zzap? Can anybody remember? I'll just do a quick... There we go. Right, normal game mode, practice mode, demo mode. Let's just go for normal. Number of players, 1. Input name, player 1. Right. Robobolt, that was the one, Robert. I was thinking, you know what? I was thinking of that locking, whatever it was, that other game, Bolt, something that we played earlier on. Aye, that's right, Robobolt. Yeah, that got a poor review. Disqualified. Off We don't have to type this in every time, surely not. We want to can we fire? No, we can't fire, even though we've got a large gun in the back of our boat. Well, that's what it looks like. Alice of Alice in Wonderland. Oh, I remember that game. I can't remember who. Was that audiogenic? Yeah, I remember that. It is a bit sensitive, but not bad. Ah, oh, bollocks. Evening, Adam. Ah, right, we've got high gear and low gear, just like pole position. Is Mr. L in tonight? I've not seen him comment at all. Right, let's just go to demo mode. I just want to see what it looks like when it's actually played properly. Well, I was hoping they were going to demonstrate how it should be played, but obviously not. Come on, how can this be a demo mode? Just crashing instantly. Ah, right, okay. Is he doing it? Is Lacosta playing a live stream just now? Right. As far as demo modes go, that is pish. I mean, the idea of a demo mode is it's supposed to actually show you how to play it, not just crash instantly. Right, how do we come out of that fire button? Right, let's go for one more go and then we'll crack on. No, I know I started 91 minutes ago. I'm asking Mr. L, is he streaming at the moment? Name a player. Why is that not doing anything? Right, I don't know what's going on. It's crashed. Right, anyway, it's not crashed, but I don't know why it's not working. That is Aqua Racer. Yeah, it kind of looks alright. Quite difficult though. So I thought it's quite a convincing feel. Just quite difficult with these stupid things in the middle that can take you out every 10 seconds. 66%. Yeah. Right, let's move on. Software Star. Now this was a sequel to Football Manager. Now I actually quite like this. I quite like this. There's Mr. Toms. Now anybody that doesn't know, I've actually interviewed Mr. Toms. He's actually a good lad. He's really, I mean, he's in the process of, he brought out Football Manager for the iPhone and Android, and he's in the process of bringing out another game. I think he's also writing a book. But he's one of these, he's one of the real kind of celebrities from back in the day. Right, software manager. Addictive game. Software Star. It is Christian. What to do is just do Mamemeister, Kevin Toms, and you'll find it. Right, okay. Now this is pure strategy. It's absolutely roasting. It's a really nice night though. Now it even starts the same as Football Manager. Right, any other key to continue? There we go. Let's put the joystick down there. He does, yes. I think Kevin does live in Australia. Okay, return to continue. If you're wondering why there's no sound, it's because there is no sound. Right, enter your name. Okay. Right, we'll go for beginner because that's what I always do. Right, okay, Software Star game. Alright, but I've already released a game. and it's getting excellent reviews. Return to continue. Right, we want to design a new game, so let's see, what's it going to be? It's going to be, whoops, China Miner 2. Press I to offer incentives. This is to employee productivity. Right, okay. In fact, should we give them an incentive, or should we just should we increase discipline? I think we should discipline the buggers. Right, yeah, let's go. Right, Salesforce strategy. Enter the region to be given highest priority. Well, since it's up in Scotland, let's go for N. Alright, okay. Second, we'll just go for SWE. Return to continue. Right, should we overhype it or should we be honest? Well, of course we're going to hype it. So let's go for number 1. Press return to continue. Enter number of pages of adverts to be booked this month, or press return to repeat last month. Well, we've not done any last month, so I think what we'll do is... Evening, Lacosa, how you doing, son? Enter number of pages of adverts. Does it tell you how much they cost? We'll go for 2 pages. And return. Right, now this is a little chart. Oh, bloody hell, 19th place. That was crap. Software star. Okay, sales revenue, right. Oh, Christ, I've just lost £25,000. Holy monkeys. Right, okay, right, that's a bit pants. Delete games from range. No, we need to keep that, I think. Press the number of the game you wish to delete from your range. No, we'll just keep it, I think. Right, China Miner, quality 28%. No, we don't want to release that yet, so I think we'll just... Excuse me. Right, we're in February, so... Well, they seem to respond to some discipline in January, so I think what we'll do is we'll just discipline the buggers again. Discipline them. Sales last month. Excuse me. Go south, west, east, north, north. Hype, honesty. Yeah, I think we'll just use a bit of hype again. Market size, game, software star, agent once 1, quality 100%. So how come it only got to 19th position? Enter number of pages of adverts to be booked this month. Well, let's go for 6. Let's ramp it up a wee bit. Right, come on this time. Go on, my son. Go on. Hey, right. Software star sales, that's a bit better. Christ almighty, we still made a loss of £26,000. Bloody hell. Right, I think we really need to think about releasing China Miner 2. Nah, we'll just keep that there again. 56%. Yep, I think we need to launch it. Good, excellent. Good reviews. Right. What can it be? Pish runner. Right, I think what we'll do is let's give them some incentives. Oh, see, that's better, that's better. Right, east, west, south, north, return. And I think we'll use a bit of honesty with Pish runner. There we go. 100%. Adverts. I think we'll go for 6. And return. And China Miner, I think, well, yeah, we need to go for 6 for that as well, I think. Return. Like, let's see if Software Star does. Like, we need 14,000 to break even. Come on, keep it going, son. Keep it going. Come on, keep it going. Keep it going. Hey! Keep it going, son. That dancer, look at that. I think we've hit her. Excellent. Right. Oh, we've only lost 4,000. Right, anyway, that's Software Star. It is actually quite good fun. I think it's also written in BASIC. Or I think it's like Football Manager. In fact, when I interviewed Kevin, I asked him why he went for BASIC, and he actually said that the type of game that Football Manager is, BASIC actually lends itself better because it's basically it's a sort of not a spreadsheet, what do you call it? A database type game. So he actually said that it's better it worked out better writing it in BASIC than it would in machine code. So there you go. Right, that war. Now see there, I mean, 43% value for money. See, I actually enjoyed that. I bought it and I actually quite enjoyed playing it. So it just goes to show, just because a game gets a shit review doesn't actually mean it's shit. You know, it depends on each and everybody. Oh Christ, cricket. I loathe cricket with a passion. Like any... is Mr. L still in? Hopefully he can explain how this works. Being Scottish, I've got no idea about cricket. Some would say being Scottish, I've got no idea about football as well. You probably would be absolutely correct. So Tim loves cricket. Tim loves cricket. Is that Tim loves cricket or Tim loves cricket? Right. Play game. This is going to be fun, says no one ever. Let's use a bit of... do you want to choose your own teams? No. Right, here we go. I've got no idea. Do you want to play the computer? I guess so. Yeah. Choose your team, one or the world. Sorry, England or the world. It's got to be the world, obviously. You have won the toss. Do you want to bat first? Yes. What standard of play? Test, county or village? Well, it's going to be test cricket, obviously. The weather is dry. Press... Well, let's jump. Well, we'll go for practice. What the bloody hell was that? It looks like some kind of kung fu guy. Right, am I using a joystick here? I'm assuming Tim Love was some... right, it doesn't appear the joystick actually works. P. That's just one juddering mess. Am I moving here? Oh, I certainly am. P. It looks like a guy wearing a kung fu suit. Come on, hit it. How the hell did you hit it? Fire button. Oh, wait a minute, I've just noticed when you press the fire button there's a little kind of line underneath the bat that moves. I don't know what the hell that's meant to be. I have not got the foggiest idea what I'm trying to do here. Right, let's just start, I think. Right, well, I know you in both of them. Gatting Edmonds, right, Gatting will bowl. I presume I'm playing as the... Oh, come on. Right, what am I doing here? Run out? Dearie me. I think this game definitely warrants a Locoser video. LBW? Bloody hell. And I have to say, this game is not going to endear me to cricket one little bit. I've got no idea how you actually swing the bat. Pressing up and down, possibly. Ah, wait a minute. Christ, it's awful, isn't it? Yeah, it's about as interesting as the real thing. Come on. Bold. Bloody hell. Right, you know what? I've had enough. That is shit. A bit like the real game, I'm afraid. Right, 58%. Tim may well love cricket, but I find it very dull. And the thought of playing the game on a computer struck me as even more depressing. The general presentation of the game wasn't bad, and I did enjoy batting and bowling, if you can figure it out. The coarse, flickery sprites and spindly fielders were crude, and I feel that more could have been done with a cricket simulation. Yes, couldn't agree more, Mr. Penn. Herbert's dummy run. So, what did they get? 58%? Maybe if I actually liked the game, I might have liked it more, but... Right, okay, Firebird, right, here we go. Now this is a game that I bought. I can't remember anything about it other than I think the sound was quite good. I did buy this on disc. Super Huey. 92% lastability, 87%. Instant addiction with a superb and novel flight simulator. Fly a helicopter. I found it's a lot easier than flying an aeroplane and more controllable too. After only a few minutes, I was having an absolute exhilarating flight over an extremely realistic 3D landscape. Right, without much further ado, let's batter on. So, Super Huey, I'm sure there was a sequel to this as well. Super Huey. There we go. Let's load the original disc, I think. Tim Love was the programmer. Why would you call a game after your name? That just makes it a bizarre thing. You'd think you would pick somebody that's actually famous. What I like about this was programmed by Paul Norman. Paul Norman did the graphics. He also did the music as well. He was really what do you call it? He could do everything basically. What I'm going to have to do is manual quick reference card. Right, here we go. Right, I've got the quick reference card up, so I should at least be able to see what I need to do. Yeah, that's quite smart that, isn't it? Have the disc in the drive and press return. Let's go. Right, okay, looking at this. Press F1 to turn on the computer. There we go. Type ASN to select an assignment. And then select it and press return. ASN. Right, select. How do we select? How do we do that? Do we use a joystick? Enter POW. Select whoops. ASN. Select. How do we select? Up, down, nope. Is it space ASN select? Type ASN to select assignment. Select assignment, press return. Space return. Right, I don't know. Type POW to turn on console power. POW. There we go. Press F3 to start engine. Right, increase throttle to 16 to 1700 engine. Right, so you basically pull down with fire button. So we want to go to 1600. on, is it not going to go quicker than this? Ah, there we go. Well, that's going down the way, right. I remember playing this and it actually kind of felt quite realistic. Just with the noise, the engine noise, you kind of felt like you were actually flying a helicopter. Love the sound. I think that's really quite atmospheric. Right, okay. Press F5 to clutch rotor. I've got to say that the sound is excellent. Right, press it. Allow rotor RPM to match engine RPM. Well, that's only it. The engine's at 1600 RPM, the rotation thing's only at 133. Increase throttle to 3000 engine RPM. Sounds exciting. Right, okay, right, I'm not going to bother waiting for that to get up because it's going so slow. Pull back with fire button to lift. Come on. How do you change that? Pull back on collective with fire button to lift. When I'm doing that, I'm pulling back with fire button. Hey! There we go. Altitude. Push forward to add thrust, increase airspeed to desired rate. There we go. Right, we want to increase RPM to 3.5, it says. You know what, it's basic, but it's still, I think the sound actually kind of makes it feel quite realistic. I think it's pretty good. I think there were different missions. I think it's pretty damn good though. It is, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's basic looking, but I think it gives quite a good impression of flying. You know, the sound alone, I think, really helps it. Yeah, let's kind of come down a wee bit and see if we can see things. Let's try and crash if we can. But you know what? It's an old game. I think it's a good game. You know what I mean? For considering how old it is, and it's on a, you know, it's an 8-bit machine. I think it gives quite a good impression of being in a helicopter. But you know, for sound alone, I think it's excellent. Anyway, right, let's come out of that. That is Super Huey. So what were they giving it? 87%. One of the cheapest flight simulators around, a great buy. Yeah, Zzap seemed to absolutely love it. Different missions, flight instruction, exploration, rescue, and combat as well. So great stuff, right? Penetrator. I think this was a game that came out in the Spectrum originally. Melbourne House have made a backward step with the release of this game. There are too many Scramble games available, and the Scramble theme is very old hat. Perhaps 2 years ago this would have been a real smash, But today, what does it say there? But today, even the addition of a great soundtrack in edit mode, this just doesn't justify anything above an average rating. 56%. Right, okay, let's try it. Penetrator, UR misses. Hang on a second, I've just kind of... Why is that doing that? There we go. That's back again. Right, penetrate. Right, Penetrator, there we go, Melbourne House. I did play this fairly recently, I think. Never actually played this back in the day. I've never played it on a real C64. Is it going to load? Tell you what, let's just tape, original tape. See if there's any decent music. Nope, no music to speak of. Bruce Bailey. Yeah, I think it was. This was a game that was kind of renowned in the Spectrum. Right, come on, how are we doing? Oh, I've just stopped it. Let's get back to work mode. That doesn't look right. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, fire button, how do we start? Space, F1. Come on, how do we start? Working on this joystick. Have we actually started yet? How do we start the game? Let's see if there's a manual. Right, manual. That's interesting. It doesn't actually tell you. Doesn't actually tell you what joystick. Hit space. Fires a single missile and drops a bomb. Pressing holding the space drops a single. So you can actually play it with keys. Fire button does nothing. 1, 2. How do we start the game? Paul, any idea how do we start the game, mate? Ah, right, okay. Number of players, 1 or 2, 1. Right, hang on, get the right joystick. Not bad at all, to be fair. I think it's actually alright. It plays really well. The thing is, back in 1985, people didn't want to play 3-year-old arcade games. It's only later on that we wanted to play classics. People wanted modern games, so that's why games like this that were based on arcade games, you know, probably didn't get very good reviews. Oh, lass. What happened there? I have no idea what happened there. Oh, come on. Right, let's go for another game. This is actually pretty good. Music was by Adrian Pertout. Kind of going for a sort of like a pseudo 3D, is it bas relief? I think that was the kind of term for this kind of graphic sort of style. Where's my fuel? Have I got fuel in this? I can't actually see fuel. Is that the fuel of enemy intelligence? I'm not quite sure what that means. Oh, bollocks. Can you imagine back in the day getting Zzap magazine and having access to every single game that was featured? That would have just blown my mind back in 1985. No! There was a C64 game where you flew through tunnels and could not shoot anything. Was that the one that was like three-dimensional, kind of... excuse me, kind of like Zaxxon? Is it Zoom or something? I can't remember. There was a game, I think it was called Zoom, and it was a kind of 3D type game. Training mode, number of players. Like, one more go, because I quite like this. Killer Walk, yeah, that was a game I used to like back in the day. I have to say, having played it fairly recently, it has not aged well at all. Oh, balls. Can't believe we're already at 8 o'clock. It's 2 hours gone, blimey. Not a bad little game though, I've got to say. I think it's actually quite a good. I think it's quite a good scramble clone. Okay, right, that's a bit of a. It doesn't look particularly well. Whoa! Whoa! Right, enough of that. That's actually, I think that's pretty good. I quite like that. 56%. Nah, you know what? I mean, it's based on Scramble, and I think it's actually quite a good version. So I would give it a little. I would give it 70%. I think definitely. Right, powerful utilities. Amstrad World Series Baseball. Pole position. Now, this was actually a really, really old game when it came out. Right, okay, let's go for it. What did they give it? In fact, let's play it first, and then we'll see what the Zzap lads gave it. Pole position, POLE. Right, let's see if this has got the original music. This is original tape 1. Tape version 1. Okay. Is it going to have any music? Nope. Just a black screen. Right, okay. Pole position. Monaco Grand Prix. Press F5. Let's just go for F1 to start. Now this, I believe, was the very, very first Arcade Perfect My Arse that I done. Was it forward to go? It certainly is. Oh, balls. Now I did play this a lot back in the day. It's not. It's a flickery mess now when you look at it, but I think it still plays pretty well. Look, it's got that horrible control mechanism where you have to press it up to kind of accelerate. It's trying to get past any car in this version. It was almost impossible. Either that or I am just complete pish. You just clip it and you blow up. I think that's what they should definitely do with Formula 1. They should put explosives on all F1 cars, so if there's any contact at all, the cars would just explode in a fireball. That would certainly make it more entertaining. And there was a pole position 2 that came out in the C64, which I think was... I don't think it was based on the arcade game pole position 2, I think it was based on this. Game over, F1 to start. I mean, not bad. Again, I think that came out in 1984. And obviously this was getting reviewed in the middle of 1985, so it had been out for quite a long time. Pole position 2. You know what, just very quickly, I want to try this. This is pole position 2. This came out in 1988. I'm just curious as to what this is like. Certainly looks better. Infinite time, nope. Let's go for test track, I think, just for... because it's easier. Yeah, a lot nicer. I mean, the graphics do look a lot... The main sprite looks really nice. There's some sound effects. Well, at least you can overtake cars. This goes to show that the C64 could have done... No, don't die! Balls. It could have been done so much better. This was released in 1988 by Mindscape. The problem is, in 1988, nobody wanted to play pole position. Right, anyway, sorry. I might be sticking to Zzap games. Right, okay, pole position, what did they give it? although by no means a stunning, this is definitely the best race game for the C64. No other has had the realism of the much yet unsuccessfully copied Ace race game. The 3D effect is excellent and cars are clearly visible. Yeah. Graphics 72%. Disagree with that. Value for money 70%. I mean, it was an old game, to be fair, when it came out. So moving on, how are we doing for time? 8:15. We might have to cut. Oh Christ, I didn't even see that. Right, let's go. Okay, Airwolf. Bloody hell, we played that last week, did we not? I think. Airwolf. W. Oh wait a minute, I've just loaded the wrong Airwolf. That's probably better. Oh, was Airwolf all one word? I think it might have been Airwolf Elite. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Sizzler, you're having a laugh. Right, well, tell you what, let's just... Well, okay, let's look at it first. A Sizzler, really? Bloody hell, the idea of this game is a familiar one, but its execution is original and full of pleasant surprises. The deviousness of the caverns and sharply presented scenes make it a terrific game to look at as well as play. Julian Regnall reviewed in this issue are two Fort Apocalypse variants. One is pretty grotty and one, namely this one, is even better than the original. My arse, I found myself very addicted to this fast moving rescue shoot 'em up as I tried to find all the scientists. Well, we beg to differ, I think, Mr. Rignall. There again, his gaming skills were quite superior to mine. Whoops. Right, okay. I mean, the thing is, it does look really nice. I'll give it that. It does look like a nice game, and it's just too goddamn difficult. The fact that you've got to kind of keep pressing up all the time just makes it... Piss off. It just makes it so difficult. Come on, I shot that. You have to constantly press up on the joystick. It just makes it so much more difficult. Come on. Bloody hell. Come on. That's going to start moving, isn't it? Oh, piss off. It's just ridiculously difficult. Yeah, if they'd made it easier, then it probably would have been a better game to play. Right, Dark Tower. Why a software company of Melbourne's house reputation has decided to release this type of game now, I can't understand, when other software houses were releasing minor Willy type games. Melbourne House were releasing original software. Nah. Right, okay, Dark Tower. Don't know what percentage it gets. Let's jump straight in and find it. Dark Tower, there we go. Melbourne House. Right, okay, Dark Tower by Melbourne House, here we go. High score, yes. Oh, for Christ's sake. Right, you appear to be a potato. Bloody hell. This was programmed by Robert Henderson and music was by David Dunn, who I've heard of. Thing is, this has got playability by the bucket load compared to that last game. Can we jump over there? Oh, bollocks. This would be alright for a kind of budget game. I mean, graphically wise, it's pretty shit. How can I get out of there? I can't possibly get out of there, because look, it doesn't move far enough away. Yeah, it is a bit China minerish, isn't it? Right, okay. Poser's Corner. Yeah, it's a bit... What did Zzap give it? What did he say? Dark Tower. Right, okay, I don't know. There only appears to be one person. I take it the reviews are on the bottom page. Is that Dark Tower there? I must confess it was the music in this game that really appealed to me. A venerable masterpiece. Graphics to me are reasonably. Music is getting 86%. Bloody hell, I think that's a bit much. 41%. Yeah, it's quite dated for 1985. Right, next. Oh, Christ. Interceptor software. Caverns of Celiac. We must have played that. Did we play that last week? I can't remember. Caverns of... Caverns... Where is it? Celiac. Right, okay, it wasn't a game by Andrew Gray, it was by Andrew Chalice. Right, run, stop, start. Nope. Oh, it's got some speech.
Copyright Interceptor Software 1984. Press fire to start.
I meant to say, guys, I know we're only 2 hours into the stream, 2.5 hours into the stream. Is the
Here we go. Good luck.
Is the sound alright? Sound balance. Wait a minute, what am I controlling? I have played this before. I played this when I did a They Did What for Interceptor software. Can you shoot down? I don't think you can. Whoa, listen to that filter stuff going on. Bloody hell. Yes, I think he did do what do you call it, Trolley Wally, which I actually quite like. It looks a bit shit, but you know what, it's not bad. Right, it's kind of trying to be Fort Apocalypse, I think. Yeah, Coccodini's spaceship. That's about the size of it, I think. Eh? Whoa. Come on, kill that. is that not destroying it? There we go. Come on, pissed off. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oops. Christ, should be here all day, I think, playing this. I just want to see what's down here. Right, enough of that. Yeah, what did the Zzap say? Similarity to Fort Apocalypse in the control of your craft are initially off-putting, but as you get into the game and discover its size and complexity, it becomes more attractive. Really? Really? The fact that everything is so small detracts from the detracts, and sometimes bullets don't destroy objects. No, I think if left long enough, the program goes into demo mode. Alright, okay, as in Trolley Wally, right, fair enough. Right, 41% it got. Or is that still... No, that's that platform game. I wasn't impressed with this. Very poor copy of Fort Apocalypse. Control of your egg-like craft is poor and the graphics aren't anything special. Within the caverns, controlling your spaceship through the tricky maze-like passages, frustratingly difficult, and death from mysterious causes made me soon sicken of the game. If you want a good Fort Apocalypse, buy the original. It's far better. Quite right, Julian. Yeah, 60%. Jack Attack. Oh, Christ, okay. How are we doing for time? We've got half an hour. There's probably still tons and tons of games that we've not yet played. Jack Attack. Right, this was by Commodore. I've heard of the game, never ever played it in my life. Nope, nope. Right, how many players? 1. Starting level 1. Right, what the hell are we doing here? What? Can we jump? Fire button doesn't appear to do anything. I've got no idea what I'm trying to do here. Put off with the title, I found myself fearing the worst but ended up reasonably impressed. That was quite an original scenario. Squashing heads was a new experience for me. Play is quite difficult and challenging, and the 64 different screens will take any player's ability to the limit. Despite mediocre graphics and sound, my view of the game grew fonder towards it as I played. £15, you having a bloody laugh? Alright, so you can pull squares. Ah, right, okay. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to... Oh, arse. Come on. How do we start? Right, let's go for one more go, I think. Yeah, it's certainly basic. Graphic wise, can we squash it? So what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to kill... Are we trying to kill these green things? I assume we are. Oh, dead. Right, that's enough of that. I'm sure it's fun if I could actually figure out how to play it. Right, Buck Rogers. I think I played this fairly recently. Buck Rogers, B-U-C-K. I'm just trying to get through it as quick as we can. Buck Rogers and the Planet of Doom. Right, let's go. This was 1983. I'll tell you what, I've actually I played this in a new video that I've got coming out. Unlimited Lives. Nope. Yes. Ooh. So this was yeah, this was based on an arcade game. I think never played the arcade game. I mean, I think it was a kind of early attempt at a 3D type thing. I mean, not bad. It looks quite good. Obviously, it's got extremely expanded sprites. Balls. Nah, I mean, it's... I remember playing this back in the day thinking it was alright. Right, anyway, enough of that. Let's just kind of crack on. I want to try and get through as many as possible. You know what I want to do? I want to... if I do view a page layout facing. There we go. Right, I don't know. Can you still see that okay? Hopefully you can. Whoops. I don't know if you can read that. Is that kind of alright? Does that look okay? Yes, at least you can actually get the... You can see it in the 2 pages as if you're reading the magazine. So there's Tony Crowther being a superstar. Oh, Shadowfire. You know what? Right, you know, I'll tell you what, I'll just go back to... I think I'll go back to what I was doing. Text too small. Yeah, I thought so. Single page. Right, there we go. Right, I'm not going to try and play Shadowfire because I haven't a clue. I did play this in a Lacosa video, but we'll listen to the music just for 2 seconds. Shadow, where is it? Shadowfire, there we go. Let's try the original tape, see if it's got any loading music. I think loading music wasn't really a thing until later on. No music. I could never ever get into this. I've never been a fan of these kind of, I don't know, adventure-y type things. It's that stupid bloody webcam thing. Wait a minute. Ah, stay. There we go. Yeah, it's got nice sounds, but I haven't a clue how to play it. Music is excellent. That's by Fred Gray. Fred Gray is... Fred Gray is... I think he's really underrated. It did look nice. I just couldn't really... I could never really get into it. There wasn't much a game for me. It was all just about icons. But it's worth featuring it just for the soundtrack. Right, that's Shadowfire. Okay, let's crack on. I think they loved it. What did Jazz Rignall say? A new type of adventure with superlative graphics and a fantastic soundtrack. Although a lot of initial problems were encountered, the excellent instruction manual dealt with them all, and soon I got heavily involved in the game. The only thing that dragged me from the game was the thought of having carbon granules for an evening meal. Alright, okay. Right, 91%. Oh god, give my regards to Broad Street. I think I've tried to play this before. Yeah, okay, if we really have to. This was released by Argos Press, who did Alien, which is actually a good game. Right, I'm not even going to try and play this. Let's see if we can actually move. Now I know Lucosa did try to explain to me how to play the game, the point of the game. I think this is based on a film. It just looks shit, doesn't it? They obviously thought that, you know, bringing out a game based on a film was going to be a top seller, but you know, that is not always the case. You could get a good film. I don't even know if the film was any good. It was probably shit as well, but right, that's enough airtime for that. Yep, as Steve says, utter tosh. I didn't find this game particularly good, although having a large playing area it will take a lot of getting used to with its maze of streets and roads. Playability is spoiled by the tricky controls of the car. Without clairvoyance, crashing into anything and everything becomes a way of life. Well, if Jazz Rignall's finding it difficult to play it, then what chance have I got? 65%. Right, okay. Pish. Is that it? Is that all the reviews? Surely not. Ah, wait a minute. Right, we need to. I'm not going to play these ones, but I'm going to load up Castle of Terror because I just think it is an awesome game. Though apparently it is impossible to complete, but it has got some of the most atmospheric music you'll ever hear. Right, let's just load. I don't think there's any loading music in this, so let's just load up the disc version. This is absolutely superb. The music in this is, it was by Neil Brennan who did the music to Way of the Exploding Fist. Absolute fantastic. Listen to that music. Does anybody know why this game was impossible? Was it because you couldn't pick up the dagger or something? Tell you what, just for shits and giggles, let's see. You know what? Right, okay, I was hoping to do a walkthrough, but right, doesn't matter. I was wanting to do a walkthrough, I thought that might be quite interesting. Does anybody, if anybody can find a walkthrough for this, then let me know. You take the music out of this and it would just be mediocre, but the music really makes it. Listen to that sound, that is just absolutely sublime. Yeah, I can imagine, Chris. I mean, the sound is just awesome. I could play this just for the music alone. Right, anyway, listen. Time is wearing on. That is Castle of Terror. That is superb. I mean, it might be unplayable, but you know what? For sound alone, it's just a stonking game. The Hobbit. Do we play it? Do we play The Hobbit? Nah, we'll not bother. Turnar Nog. I think we've kind of covered all the games. Ah, there we go. Turnar Nog. Right. Never played it. It was a game that It was a game that I always associated with the Spectrum. Again, it was an adventure game. I want to listen to the soundtrack. Nice. Never ever owned this. I mean, the only thing I liked about this. What? No. Yes. Yeah, I've no idea. I mean, the animation does not make it a game. I've got no idea what you're supposed to do. Space. What does that kind of does a hug? I was never a big fan of these just wandering about the place. Like I said, it looks nice. I mean, the animation is lovely. Some nice parallax scrolling going on there. But, nah. Not much of a game. Well, maybe if you're into that kind of thing, but didn't really float my boat. What did Mr. Penn say? Never mind Valhalla, this is the true computer movie. Just watch, can you walk past the details and imagine. Yeah, I mean, it had nice graphics, but the Jazz Wrangle, this is what I call a real arcade adventure. The graphics are stunning, the scenery is excellent, plenty of challenge involved in this one. It takes days to sort out which weapon is most useful. Yeah, it's no doubt going to be a game. If you actually play, then you'll get into it. Sound non-existent. That's interesting. We've just gone from a game that the best bit about it is the sound, and then we go to a game like this and it gets it has no sound at all. Weird. Lords of Midnight, you know what, I'm not even going to load that because that's another adventure game that I could never really get into at all. I mean, is it a Mike Singleton, I think it is? Of course, we're now into all the adventure games, aren't we? Zzap Challenge. What game is it? Seaside Special. Blimey hell. Blimey hell. Wait a minute, Mama Llama. I didn't see that. I'm sure. Hang on. I mean, I would love to say that I've missed it, but I'm sure Mama Llama was a game that was meant to be featured in this, so how come we've missed it? A minute, we just need to see. How come we've missed Mama Llama? Oh, Christ, have we still to come to it? I'm assuming we have. Alright, okay, I was counting my blessings too soon. I was hoping we were going to get out unscathed. Oh, 15 minutes to go. Oh god, there's still time. Look at these two little cheeky chappies. Mr. Goldstone and Matthew Porter. I was always in awe of these Yeah, Mike Singleton, he passed away a couple of years ago, I think. Yeah, I was always annoyed these people that made these maps. You know, really, really clever. Guardian, that's an absolute stonking game. Probably one of the best 8-bit versions of Defender you'll ever get a chance to play. Ah, Christ, here we go. Page 109. Do we have to? Cauldron! Right, let's go for this. This is one of the most impossible, most difficult games you will ever, 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 ever play. The thing is, I would love to like it if they just made it easier. It would have been oh so much better. As it is just completely impossible. Nope. Nope, nope. See, we should really do yes, yes, yes. I mean, even the music is fantastic. Graphics are brilliant, sounds great. Yeah, right, just watch this. Watch how quick your magic goes. It constantly counts down when you fire. You lose energy. Yeah, 99%, 84%, 84%, 69%, 54%. Let's take off. 37%, 20%. 16, 13, 2, 1. Boom. Seriously, what were they thinking? What game takes energy off by just firing? It's just crazy. Then to top things off, you've got to land exactly in the little gap. I mean, that's a bollocks. You touch the top of the trees, you plummet to your death. I mean, look at that. I've just started them down to 55%. Is it there I can land? And then you've also got inertia. Come on. And then you spend that long fanning about. And if you land in the wrong bit, you're dead. But look at the rest of the game. They've put so much hard work into the graphics, the sound. And then you've just made it impossible. And they've ruined what could have been, in my mind, a really, really excellent game. That is really atmospheric. 5% energy. Oh, avoid the shark. If you think I'm just shit at the game, try it for yourself, trust me. Right, I'm not going to waste any more time. That is Cauldron. Got 10 minutes. I mean, what did they give it? 87%. I absolutely disagree with that. It could have been a beautiful game, but I mean, how can you... A game that is impossible to play is not a good game in my opinion. Frack, right, let's have a quick go at that. From one impossible game to another one. Now, interestingly, this came out on the C64, and it was actually my mate Ian Boffin that did the graphics for the BBC one. Right, I think we're going to have to make this, because obviously we've got to finish with you-know-what. Right, come on, let's just do unlimited lives. Nope, 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 nope. Start scene 1. Space. How do we start? There we go. Right, music, demo mode, play game. Let's have a quick go. The graphics on this are nice, but on the BBC, they were just even better. It's one of these really unforgiving games though. I'm just trying to remember how you jump. If you get touched with a balloon, you die. Oh, don't hit me. Yeah, there is a lot of blind jumps, and even just walking off a tiny little ledge can result in death. Come on, get up. Oh, balls. Now I think if I walk off there, I think I die. Ooh, this is going to be difficult. If I walk off there, am I going to die? I'm going to die. Can I jump across there? I don't think I can. Can we do... Oh, arse. Right, listen, let's crack on. Got 10 minutes. Right, that was frack. What did they say? I don't think they rated it that highly. 71%. Okay, Battle for Normandy we're not even going to look at. Combat Leader, another strategy game. Theatre Europe is a really good game. Oh god, Mama Llama, I know we had to play this. Let's just load it up. I don't know anybody besides one person that actually likes this game. I have tried to play it in the past, and yeah. Mama, where is it? M-A-M-M. I'm trying to buy some time and run out of time so I don't have to play it. Right, okay, let's go. Now, I did do a video with a certain hairy beast who loves this game. Well, I wouldn't say he loves it, but he tried to explain how to play it. And let's just say I was none the wiser. Apparently, you've got to realise you don't actually shoot anything. You've got to understand that it's not a shoot 'em up. You control this ball thing. I mean, the Zzap lads absolutely hit the nail on the head. It's just, even Jeff Winter himself admitted that he made it too, it was just far too abstract. Trying to understand what you're supposed to be doing. Have I got a score? See, I've got 70 points. I've got no idea how. So I think you've got to try and using this little whizball type thing. You've got to try and just destroy the baddies that come onto the screen. Lakoza tried to explain it to me, but I literally did give up. Yeah, it is utterly bizarre. Right, anyway, listen, you will see me playing that in an upcoming video. I'll just leave it at that. Mama Llama, how we doing? We're almost giving regards to Broad Street. Pish, Soft Aid. I think we've almost got through them, would you believe? There we go, Mr. Minter. You do get the odd irritating verminous brat who sells copied games to his classmates. And there's the main man himself playing the Mama Llama. The biggest problem in the industry today is that distributors do not distribute. Right, I think that is it. Oh, wait a minute. Master of the Lamps. Right, you know what? I'm not going to play these games because, let's just say they will be coming up in a video coming to you soon. Right, listen, we've got 5 minutes. Let's jump in to the final bad boy, and that's Mr. China Minor. Just have a quick look and see how many we've got. 45 people watching, good stuff. Right, I've closed that down. What we want to do now is find China Minor. There we go. See if we can get to level 5 again, or more importantly, get past level 5. Nope. High score. Right, here we go. 2 games, lads, and then we'll need to call it a night. Always laugh, YouTube always put this as my thumbnail on all these live streams, so probably anybody looking at the thumbnail probably thinks that the only game I actually play is China Minor. Come on, bollocks. Now I'm using my joystick. I usually prefer to use the Xbox 360 controller because it just seems to control better. Getting up the ladders, come on, bollocks. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to disconnect that and I'm going to plug this in. What I need to do is I need to restart it. There's 2 ticks, play game and warp. High score. Right, okay, let's go. It's bizarre, I would never ever use, well I mean I do use a gamepad for playing C64 games, but I wouldn't normally use it. I prefer a joystick, but for some reason it seems to just work better in this game, don't know why. Ah, bollocks, didn't jump. Did I grab it? Right, okay, 1 down. That one. Oh, that was close. Right. What am I doing? Don't get that, you twat. Oh, that was close. Listen, I've got to apologise guys, by the way, just about the lack of content. I mean, other than live streams, I've not really been putting out much in the way of videos. I'll be honest, I've not really been feeling it that much. I mean, for anybody that makes YouTube content, you've really got to be in the mood. And I've not been. But saying that, I do still really enjoy the live streams. It's just making the run-of-the-mill other videos that I've just kind of been struggling with a bit. Now, wait a minute, I went all the way through that purple platform. That was a bit cheeky. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sometimes you've just got to. I don't know. I think the fact that I've not been running, I've not been going out my bike much at all. I'm just kind of conscious that I need to maybe try and use my time rather than just sitting making videos. What am I doing? But I will still. I'm still going to continue with the live streams because I do enjoy them. Same with doing the collab videos are always good fun. You idiot. Yeah, I've been doing enough live streams, Craig. It's just, I don't know. I've mentioned before, and I've talked about it in the live stream. Making videos, bollocks. Making videos or doing, you know, playing video games. If I just disappeared off the screen again. There we go. I put one of these wee stupid sticky things. A talking cap. It's just, you've got to be in the mood. I just kind of feel that, you know, that I'm not doing other things. I've kind of basically been putting all my efforts into making videos, and I don't want to do that. I want to kind of try and get out running. I want to get out my bike. You know, so even if I'm maybe doing stuff every second day, but I will continue to do the Friday waffle and do this, because I've got to say this video on a Sunday is 100% a favourite video that I do. It's just really good fun. But it's one of these things. I mean, I've been making videos pretty much without a gap since 2013, and like any hobby, sometimes you've just got to give yourself a wee break. Yeah, and it's the same with the Friday waffles. I've been kind of struggling a wee bit on them, and that's why. Well, that's not why I've been bringing Panther across. But having a mate in the stream does make it a lot more fun. Having somebody to talk to, somebody to kind of bounce ideas off and just have a laugh, definitely makes it a lot easier. And I'm playing absolutely pish. Rubbish as well. Absolutely, Dale. You know what? It was absolutely wonderful having you on, and I was looking at some of the comments you're making about being nervous. Trust me, you're a natural, total natural, mate. You really are. Yeah, definitely. Doing collab videos is always so much fun. That was lucky. It's just making the other videos that I used to enjoy doing. I just find it, I don't know, it's hard to kind of get enthused for it at the moment. But I think as well as because I'm kind of travelling to work, I kind of feel that I'm coming home and then I'm spending all night on the computer. And you know, there's other things I want to do, so I'm absolutely not going to give up YouTube. I do enjoy it too much to do that, but probably once the weather turns shite, I'll get back into it again, and I will start. That was shite. I will start putting out more videos. Come on, get up! Oh, bloody hell! Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm really enjoying my job, but I just find that when I get home, I'm just absolutely bloody knackered, you know, and I think a big part of that is the fact that I'm so unfit as well, which, what am I doing? I'm an absolute twat. I'm not even concentrating here. Get up. That's the thing about this game, it's not just, oh, it's difficult to figure out, it's, you've got to be so precise. You've got to be so precise on the jumps that it just makes it really, really tricky. It's not my night at all. Right, last life. Let's see if we can get past this one. Yeehaw! Still never cracked this level. Cheers, Joe. Bollocks. Right, listen guys, that's it. Good stuff. M-A-M, there we go. Right, you can bugger off. Right, listen guys, thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. It's been good fun. Probably go back to just a normal 2 hour next week. I'll let you know what it's going to be. I think it's only fair that we do a Crash live stream and then probably an Amtix one as well. So anyway guys, until next time, thank you very much for joining me. Take care.